Yesterday morning I went out to grab a couple of radishes to have for lunch, and I figured I'd do a video, a little update on the garden. And you can see the size of these radishes. We've had wonderful radishes this year. They like the cool weather and all the moisture and stuff, so it's the one thing that did really good in the garden. And you can see the size of some of these things. So anyhow, let's take a walk around. There you can see some Yukon Gold potatoes in those first two beds. Then we have the garlic, and that's doing really good. And then we also have the hard neck garlic, and you can see the scapes have just started forming on it, so that's doing really good too. That like the cooler weather and wet. There's the shallots. There's some red carrots that I tried this year. Beets, we've been enjoying the greens. They're really good. And here's a batch of tomatoes. You can see how tiny my plants are this year. I'll get into that in a little while, but they're all stunted. And some cucumbers and an old potato started coming up there. And the okra just didn't like the cold weather. So there's what my peppers look like this year. Went to Costco to buy potting soil. They didn't have it, so I wound up buying some raised bed soil, and turned out that was garbage. Nothing grew. It was like dead dirt. So there's the rest of my peppers. There's some eggplants here that got eaten by the flea beetles already. And here's some more eggplants that are gone pretty much. You can see just how tiny the plants are. I really made a mistake using the raised bed soil. That's a waste of money. And lettuce has been great. We've been eating that for a couple of weeks now too, you can see. And if you remember back there, my peas actually, most of them were eaten by the birds as they grew. And then here the birds are eating my pepper plants too. These are my Adjavarsky peppers that are my favorite, but it looks like I won't have any this year. The plants have pretty much all been eaten up. So, some things are doing good and some things aren't. And really it was a bad start with all the plants because of the soil. Now here's sweet potatoes. I put these in. They pretty much died from the cold nights we had. But now they're starting to come back, so the roots did survive. Leaves died off and stuff. These are some Texas Sweets onions I tried this year, and we'll be starting to use them pretty soon. They're doing good. They loved it. And here's another bed of sweet potatoes. And again, they all died, and they're growing back now, so it looks like they're going to survive at least. But they just don't like that cold weather that we got, that one bout there. And here's some beans, green beans. Some scarlet runner beans on the back there. Some cucumbers in the back there. And some more of my eggplants. These are the Rosa Biancas. And you can see that the flea beetles, they're tiny plants, and the flea beetles have just about consumed most of them. Then here's some more onions. These are the Alyssa onions. And some turnips in the back there. And some more of the Alyssa Craig onions. And the radishes are in the back there. Now the beds on the side I've been working on cleaning up. I've got one more to go. This was a total mess from not cleaning up last fall. We had all those problems. But that bed's going to be more beans. Here's some more tiny peppers. These are the hotter peppers that the bugs haven't, or birds or bugs or anything haven't touched yet. And some sunflowers, volunteer sunflowers that came back up, and some volunteer dill. Now the tomatoes are really starting to look good now. They started out little scrawny things, but they're doing better every day. So, it looks like they're going to all make it. So that's pretty much a look around what it looks like now. Everything's just about in. I still have to rip out those peas and get some more beans in, and get some soy in. Now this is that raised bed that I got from Vivor that I use for a compost pile all winter. Put some dirt in it, and I've got some zucchinis growing in there. And let's look out here now. We've got tomatoes. And these are all starting to do good. Plants are starting to pick up and look better. And these are some butternuts I put in here. You can see they're just starting to pop through. And these are some pumpkins. I'm going to try growing pumpkins here. Hopefully they'll grow out into the field there. And these are going to be some gourds. So that's pretty much it. Compost pile, I got all the compost out and I'm starting to do my next batch now. Grapes are doing good, you can see out there, but the elderberries don't look so great this year. Now let's go up by the pear trees. And you can see this is going to be the first year we get pears. It's been 3 years on these trees, and 2 of them have some pears on them started. They did say it takes 4 years usually for pears, but it looks like 2 trees will have pears, and 2, I think they got the cold weather. They blossomed at the wrong time, and the cold weather did them in. So, that's the joy of gardening. You never know what every year is going to bring. And you can see there's a couple pears on that. Not many, but starting to look good at least. And I've got my shed pad. The shed's supposed to be delivered tomorrow, so I'll be doing a video about that. And just after I finished recording this video, we got almost 2 3/4 inches of rain in 40 minutes. And I just ordered some of these iron-ton raised beds from Northern Tool. They have these things on clearance sale now, and I bought 4 more of them. I'm going to try to squeeze in the garden down there. These are made in Vietnam, and they're slightly heavier than the other ones, but I needed a couple more, and if anybody's looking for something like that, they do have a really good sale on the beds going on, especially if you're an Advantage member with the free shipping and everything. That's just a quick update on the 19th of June, 2025. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.